Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kingzal here, and welcome to an episode of 60 Seconds. I've seen this game on Steam and I wanted to play it, so yeah, let's jump right into it. I'm gonna do classic. Let's see. Apocalypse, let's do Apocalypse. And sure. Do that. Oh shoot, okay, I forget what to do. How do I do stuff? I want to take that. What do I do? Okay, I'll take all the soups and drop it in here. Take this dude, take him. Water bottle. This. Okay, let's go. Drop him. Go. Water, we need water. Put it in here. Take the map, I need the map. Jeez, this is so... Okay, put it in there. Axe, I need that. Flashlight, I'll need that. Can't take that. Frig. Take that. And run. And I'll just stay here. I'm sorry, wife. Okay, that works, I guess. That was a very intimidating start. Day 1. Journal. Timmy is safe, and that's what matters. We barely got here in time ourselves. We have no idea what happened to Mary, Jane, and Dolores. Maybe they're okay. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyways. Plus 1 suitcase. Okay, I'll take that. Hey, look what we found in the suitcase we grabbed upstairs. Good thing we didn't unpack our holiday luggage. We found the Boy Scout. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have time to worry about that for some time. Time to ration supplies. I won't give anybody anything. We thought it'd be a great idea to have some role-playing fun and create our own shelter theater group. We call it the Thunderdome. We spent the rest of the day trying to write a script for our performance. We almost got into a fight over it and decided that maybe it would be best to play something simpler. He's got a beard already. Somehow he's already got a beard. We played I Spy and it was pretty fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everyone got bored of the letter W. Despite our dire circumstances and all of the trouble we are going through, Timmy is very brave. There's nothing going on with Ted, nothing new anyway. I guess I'll give them water. Because you can't go a lot without water. Neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Should we start preparing it? No, I think we're fine. Should we open the door? Yes, we should. Why not? What happened? We opened the hatch, but there was nobody there. Damn pranksters making jokes even after the apocalypse. Timmy seems okay, as much as he can be in our current situation. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. I guess I'll give him not that. Soup. Yes, we should. We had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of galloping horse and using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other, while his companion was pretending to ride said horse. They claimed to be on a very important quest to seek some magical cup, only they lost their way in the wasteland. They asked permission to have a quick look at our map to determine their whereabouts. No. That just doesn't seem very good. Checkers, cards, okay. Nothing new. We couldn't contain our laughter, and our guests took offense. They ran off shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smelled like forest fruits. How rude. Oh my god. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we were going through, Timmy is being very brave. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. And we're not doing anything. Today is a good day to go outside, stretch a bit, got some fresh toxic air, maybe scavenge a thing or two. We sure could use some extra supplies. That's if we want to survive. I want to put Timmy go outside. And I guess just the axe, why not? In day 5. Timmy is gone. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. All Ted wishes for are a few drops of water. Okay. Have some water, my dude. What is that? It seems like a distant rumble, but it's getting louder. And why is everything shaking? Oh god, it's a quake. Grab something and hold on. I can only grab my flashlight. It's a quake? Holy cow. Day 6. A few things are missing. I can't remember what. That was a close call. The torch was about to hit the floor when we caught it, but honestly the whole place is a mess. Something might have broken. We don't know until we look through everything. Let's hope no more quakes will hit us. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. Go Ted. Have some soup. We've been busy since we got to the shelter, but there's still much to be done, like trimming that shrubbery in our yard. That is definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. If it's still even there. Day 7. He looks bored as heck. Planning far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. Ted is fine. And no more food. Hear that? No, because no one is talking. Not a word in hours. None at all. We can't just stare and stare at the walls. We need to do something about this. And we have no radio. Because my scavenging skills suck. Hey, Timmy's back, but he looks super sick. Oh dang, we got a lot of water. And bullets, that's good. No rifle though. There's nothing here. Maybe if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbors in their shelter. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. The docks are quite a distance away from our house, but we knew of a warehouse that had housed an impressive number of goods before the bombings. We considered it a good idea to pay it a visit. Water everywhere, and finding empty bottles to store it in was not a problem. The problem was the water we filled them was kinda salty. The half-drowned container in the back was labeled something important. I mean, nothing important. It was full of ammo. Sweet. Timmy is hungry, very hungry. Timmy is really tired. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Ted is really tired. So, food for everybody. Timmy and water. Timmy gets that. Okay, everyone's getting everything. Yeah, we're not going outside. No radio. Okay. Okay, not so bad. Day 9. Nothing changed. Just an empty water bottle. If there's one thing we need to do, it is to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts that might be transmitted in our area. It is either that or it is strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Timmy is very hungry. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. Stop eating all our food. I already gave you food. Looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Yeah, we're not going. We were discussing plans for our first meal that we didn't feature tomato soup when we heard yells outside. We discovered that they came from a small group of ragged survivors. They were a sorry sight, and and we weren't surprised when they requested aid. They asked us to provide anything we could, water, food, or medical supplies. I'll give them... we have a lot of water, so I'll give them some water. Are they still tired? Our visitors had problems finding enough words to express their gratitude. Many tears were shed, smiles and hugs exchanged, and they wished us all the best. It is a great feeling to be helping someone out. They left sooner after to seek shelter in the ruins of our town. We hope they make it out there. Timmy should eat something. Ted is not complaining today. At least, not very much. Hey. Wait. Timmy is eating like there's no tomorrow. I feel like something's gonna happen to him. If something already happened to him. Stumbled upon the remains of a bandit shantytown. Someone or something tore it down. Incidentally, amidst the rubble, we found a cat licking its paws nonchalantly, surrounded by blood and dismembered limbs. As we made our way back to the shelter, the cat followed. We can now hear its paws impatiently scratching our hatch. Should we let it inside? There's no way a cat would do that. Unless it was like rabid. I'm gonna say yes, because cats shouldn't be able to do that. We got a cat! Sweet. When we opened the hatch, the cat jumped in and marched around the whole shelter, sniffing all of us, every wall, corner, empty soup can, and piece of furniture. Finally, it picked a quiet place, sat down, and let out a deep sigh before taking a 12-hour nap. Its collar has Sharkov etched into it. What kind of name is that? Some water for Timmy would be nice. All Ted wishes for are a few drops of water. Yeah, I'll get you guys some water. Yeah, you guys get water. I guess not. Nah, no radio, no. That cat looks very smug. Oh, and he's sick. Okay, good job, Ted. You got yourself sick. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Ted seems to have developed an allergy to our furry guest. He's been coughing and sneezing all night long. We should try giving him some medication. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of his situation. He even seems cheerful. Ted got sick. Do I even have a med kit? I want to give him some food or water, because that should help. Maybe this guy needs some food. Take your soup. Ring ring, there we are, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, from suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Would someone go answer it? Tim, you go. Because you're not sick. Oh, hey! It's a cat. I thought Ted ate him or something. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear the gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from the nearby town of Hill Valley. We started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is now safe with us. Nothing changed. And this will stay. I don't want to go outside because it says it's awfully quiet, so that's a bad situation. Sharkilov seems to be fond of our checkerboard. Its favorite game during stretches of extreme boredom and silence in the shelter is pushing the checker pieces off the table as it gazes intently at whoever happens to be sitting closest. The sound of checkers hitting the floor every 10 seconds is getting on our nerves, and we're considering taking the game away. Should we let... Yes, we should. Or else I might kill you. Well, hello, Mr. Sharklovov, or whatever your name is. As soon as we allowed him to play with the checkerboard, Sharklov instantly got bored of it. It did sit on top of it for a whole afternoon, though, leaving us with no entertainment whatsoever. This selfish bastard. At least we didn't break anything. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. Food and water for both of you guys. We're not certain about the situation on the surface. A trip could be risky, but we could really use the supplies. No. Felt we should do something about the interior decoration. The feng shui is really off in our fallout shelter. While we were moving things around, we found a secret door. What's behind it? There's only one way to find out. Flashlight. Why not? What could go wrong? Okay, he looks even worse. Yeah, Sharklovav is still there. We inspected every corner of the room and found nothing. Well, that was a waste of time. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Tim seems to be alright, blah blah blah. Time to ration. I guess give him some water. We need to go outside. But, I can't. While we're trying to pet the little devil, aka the cat, we found a piece of paper on its collar with an address scribbled on it. Could its previous owners still be around and worried sick? Chances are slim, but maybe we should pay them a visit. Or at least whatever's left of them. Sure. Okay, I thought somebody died. Wait, where'd Checkers go? Or, not Checkers, Sharklovav. Before we reached the end of our street, we were stopped by two men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick him up, saying they'd been looking for him for a while now. Supposedly, Sharklovav belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of it and misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get too attached to it the last few days. Timmy is good, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Ted has rested. They need food. That's what they need. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. No, we should not, because everybody's sick and dying, so... We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. That's been happening for like the past... like... How many weeks is that? Like... 2 weeks and a half now? Ted is still super sick for no reason. Who knows, maybe the new world will offer new opportunities and it won't be that bad. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Ted keeps coughing and coughing. Ted is totally gonna die somehow. I wish I could give you a med kit, man, but I can't. We could use Timmy, because he's not sick. I heard the cat. Hey, cat. What's up? Last thing we expected was a giant explosion. We could hear the debris falling from the sky and hitting the sad remains of our house. The tank must have been booby-trapped or contained... Wait. Timmy is frickin' dead? Oh, man. Ted is dead. I mean, Tim is dead, or whatever the boy's name is. The tank must have been booby-trapped or contained volatile explosives. Why did we do it? Why? Because I had no choice. To our surprise, we found Sharkov. I don't know how to say that. Back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or is it just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Ted keeps coughing and coughing. Yeah, Timmy is dead, most likely. We need soup. I can last about 5 days. 5 or 6 days. No, we shouldn't. If we get out of here. Oh, now he's going crazy. Let's just leave all those questions be for now. Ted has gone crazy. Yeah. Soup and water. No, Ted is not going outside. He'll probably die. Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss. So when a single brick fell out of the wall, revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check that hole out and see what the source of that smell is. Yeah, probably. That was a loud meow. Day 20, we looked in the hole fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so he confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. +1 soup. Ted is still sick. Well, for about 9 days, maybe 12, depending on how well we conserve. No, we're good. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Sharkov found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big meowing furball. What is this thing anyway? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take away the wire, or maybe it's best to leave it be. Or should we examine that wire? Yeah, let's examine it. What was that? We grabbed the cable and followed it to a rusty old truck parked in our neighbor's driveway. Upon opening the door, we were confronted with 2 men wearing huge headphones. They looked extremely surprised to see us. They wiretaped our shelter when we were asleep, and they were listening to everything we said. We gave them hell and marched back to our bunker. What's left? Yeah, soup and water. Wait, no, I already gave him soup. I'm gonna give him water. It seems awfully quiet outside. Nah, I can't. No, we should not. They might raid us. Ted is still crazy. This sock puppet looks very... I don't know, I feel like it's mocking me. Okay, well, Checkers is still a very smug cat. Or, keep calling him Checkers, because he was playing with checkers. Anyway, day 22. No discussions or deals are to be done with those who don't respect what little privacy we have. Our home, our rules, and we don't even have a lot of them. Don't steal soup, don't waste water, and don't wire trap our walls. Goodbye. Either we got Ted medicine, or I never see him eat another can of soup. Hooray. Wait, so is he not sick? I didn't see. Today we found a letter from what seems to be other survivors. They claim they mean us no harm and want to get to know us better. They're asking to choose one person to represent us and come to a meeting tonight, unarmed. We're a bit worried, but they could be friendly. Should we go? No. Yeah, they want us to go unarmed. They're probably gonna kill us. Okay, Ted is still sick for like the 2nd week in a row. We might be passing up a big opportunity here, but we're gonna take our chances with the army instead. Our brave soldiers are the only ones that could be trusted in this I can't say that word. World now. Plus, we don't want to risk our lives in case this is a trap. Either we get Ted medicine, or you never see him another... I don't have any medicine. I'm sorry. Food and water. Give him food and water. No. Actually, we should. We keep dreaming about those little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down. Not on our heads, anyway. Okay. We're still A-okay. What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. Either we get Ted medicine or we never see him eat another can of soup. Hurry. Time to ration supplies. Give him water. Ted has to go. Not both. Okay. Give him the axe. Even the sock puppet is like, okay. Dude, we got a lock. Sweet. As we are educated and cultured people, we've obviously visited the local theater in the past. We're also proud to admit that we only fell asleep once, during one of the 2 plays we've never seen. Either way, we had no problems finding the building, and we decided to check it for supplies. We had some fun playing around with the different theater props and outfits. We didn't look especially fabulous in any of them, but we took a padlock from one of the boxes as a souvenir. Okay. Give him some soup. I guess that went up. And we died. Oh, he died. He's so dead. What happened? Well, that's scratched up, so something obviously happened. We were following the map directions closely. So closely we ended up walking right into a pile of rubble and ruining the damn thing. Guess the treasure hunt is over. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Ted has been sick for far too long, and he was too weak to keep on going. He passed away in his sleep. I didn't have any freaking medicine. Surviving apocalypse is no easy task, we can tell you that much. We survived for 29 days. That's actually not bad for my first run. Okay, this is all the days. Whatever. I tried. I very much tried. They survive, water, soup. Yeah, Tim just got Tim just got blown up by an explosion. Like, Jesus. That was scary. If I had that radio, I probably would have survived a lot longer and probably contacted the army. Anyway. That's the end of this episode. If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up icon and make sure to subscribe while you're at it too. Also, hit that bell notification for more videos like this. If you want 60 seconds to become a series, make sure to comment and subscribe to me. Well, anyway, that'll be it for today, guys. See you in a little while.